Since we are talking about learning mindset, you have no clue about coding and AI and technology, but you started a technology company. So, what was the journey specifically there? For example, without knowing technology, how did you manage to understand many of these things? Because that's very key, right? People say, I don't know. It's quite funny, right? Because people can actually figure out, I mean, we use the word a lot, figure out, saying that we can figure out anything out. Nowadays, everything is there in the internet. So, how did you figure this out? Because was it like a straight line? What was the idea of starting Camcoms?
As you can see from the receipt airline, we've been around the block multiple times.
Yes.
Right. And, Umesh's hairline is even worse than mine. See, we were very clear in our minds that we wanted a technology play, not a industry-focused or a domain-focused solution play. And that is what essentially led to the birth of Gifto, even before Camcoms.
Okay.
Gifto was the name of the company in its first avatar. Now, the concept of Gifto came because of chance reading of a magazine article on the now defunct Go Air. I was flying in from Mumbai to Bangalore, and I read this article in the magazine which said that some 49 or 50% of the pictures on Insta are food and beverage related. Now, that obviously kicked something in me because after all, I went to hotel school and worked a significant amount of my time with hotel systems. I said, how come, if there are so many pictures, content being generated, how come people haven't figured out a way to monetize it? So much like any wannabe entrepreneur who has a eureka moment, I also became a blinkered horse. I went after it, did a bit of research, and I said, okay, what if I had the ability, for example, when do people remember people? It's normally when you have food that you both have consumed in the past.
Is it?
Yes.
Actually? Okay.
It's a very instantaneous moment, a fleeting moment. But then thanks to people of your age, the millennials and the other generations, you guys are all about instant gratification.
Correct.
So I said, if you guys are generating so much of data, clicking pictures left, right, and center of everything that you think about, a simple thing. I mean, you and I have known each other for a while, so you don't drink. However, most of the time when you come home, what we typically tend to have is a whiskey. Right? So that whiskey, when I have it, there is every likelihood that I'll remember you.
Okay.
Right.
Very.
Or for that matter, you and I go together and have, let's say, biryani somewhere.
Correct.
Right. Those fleeting moments will always jog a memory.
When you actually tell it, it makes sense. Actually, because all the memories are either related with food or you are sitting somewhere. And this one, that's interesting. I've never thought it that way. Yeah. Okay.
So I said, okay, if people are taking pictures left, right, and center, going trigger happy on their cameras, what if I had the ability to click? For example, I'm let's say sitting in a bar. Okay, I'm having Black Dog, Shiva's Regal, or whatever. And I suddenly remember you. Okay. What if I had the ability to click a picture of that glass, identify that this is a particular drink, there's lat long geocodes, etc. I can tell you exactly where I'm sitting. Pick all of that together, enable me to gift you that very same picture that I clicked. I send it to you saying, I've already made the payment online. I send it to you saying, Diljit, this drink is on me the next time you come to this place.
Okay.
Okay. Instant gratification. So we went ahead with that. We quickly turned it around.
So did you set up a company in that sense? Gifto was a company during that time. Okay. So what was the primary objective at that time?
Disruption of gifting.
Okay.
Gifting had to be disrupted.
Okay.
Because you are talking about, I mean, even today most people prefer gift cards or a bunch of things, right? But no, I want you to be a part of my memory. Right? That was the whole thing. The emotional connect was that memory. Right? So we quickly launched it in Smoor Chocolates. Vimal Sharma, fortunately, is a good friend.
Okay.
He was kind enough to indulge us and said, okay, go ahead and use my bases as your testing ground. So we did that, and one day I was standing at the Indranagar outlet, speaking to a person, a young gentleman, to download the app. He downloaded. He clicked pictures. He loved it. He gifted it to his girlfriend, to his mother, and to a bunch of friends and all that. Then he turned around and asked me the $1,000,000 question, if I may say. He said, "Sir, I gift maybe once in a month. I buy every day. Where is the buy button?"
Okay.
And I suddenly realized, oh my God, I've just let go of 99% of the market for 1% of the market.
When was this? I mean, just to get the context, right? These are pre-Swiggy and delivery eras, or it was specifically during that times?
They were very much around, but not at the scale that
they are operating right now.
I'm talking about end of 2016, early 2017.
Okay.
Before Google Lens.
Yes.
The single most important thing is before Google Lens. Visual discovery was not something that people were talking about at that point in time. So for us, this was all about visual discovery. Right. So the moment he asked me this question, I suddenly realized that we really need to go back to the drawing board. So we went back to the drawing board.
So this thought, I'm going back to the learning mindset, right? It came from a customer or somebody who was literally trying to buy it, and then you were asking yourself, saying that, what should we do at that time?
This is the learning mindset, and this is something that I've always said, and I've maintained. It's something that has helped me in my life. Invariably, most of these successes that you find in the world have nothing to do with eureka moments.
Correct.
Have nothing to do with the brilliance and foresight of people. It just has it is the outcome of your ability to listen and make course corrections as you move forward.